I think we all can agree that one of the hardest things to deal with as you progress along your journey of betterment is handling all the naysayers, the haters, the doubters, the envious. In fact, I'd say it is arguably the hardest thing to constantly and preposterously tolerate. Because believe it or not, in real life, most of the time there will be a lot more people who are against you than those that are with you. As you gentlemen know, we human beings are socially inclined to conform to other people in order to feel belonged or as part of a functional tribe or community, so we stood a better chance in both surviving and thriving. And we absolutely hate being the sole outcast or the one that is deliberately being isolated away from the tribe. It makes us feel vulnerable, despised, overlooked, and valueless. And this is what all those haters, doubters, and naysayers do to our psyche. Of course, the easy answer would be, well, just avoid them, cut all contacts with them, stay away from them as far as possible, and find a new circle that will complement you better. If you are able to accomplish all of that, then good for you. But what if you're in a situation where you aren't able to do so? What if you have no choice but to interact with those people often, or those people constantly bring themselves to your vicinity often? I'm talking specifically about both professional settings and personal settings within your family. The negativity they bring will no question attempt to corrupt your demeanor, principles, and morality, and let's be honest, it's already virtually and psychologically unpleasant when they pour it onto you once. Imagine that you have to constantly bear the bombardments of negativity, pessimistic and nihilistic narratives nearly every single day of your daily routines. Now, maybe you're thinking, well, just directly call them out for it and tell them to fuck off. Initially, it might work, but remember, you might offend their sensitive asses and they might spread false rumors about you and, especially in families, even turn up their negativity into 11 in return. And your problems are going to get even more unnecessarily intense. And as far as finding a new and better fitting circle, we all know in today's age that finding suitable and trustworthy friends is far from a simple and easy task, and it usually takes a long time to bond or cultivate. Plus, it's not just them you have to worry about. Primarily, it's those trail and residue of pessimism they leave behind in your mind over time that has been polluting your mental narrative and slowly infecting and chipping away at every sense of motivation, discipline, and ambition that you have. And again, as I've said earlier, your innate and natural instinct to conform and avoid isolation and exile will also try to ease you off or slacken you off into conceding back into their negativity. Those wave of contradicting narratives inside your head that tells you, maybe they're right. Maybe I'm just lying to myself. Maybe I am doing too much. Maybe I'm not supposed to do this. Maybe I am making a mistake. Maybe I am good for nothing. Maybe I should go back to the way I was. It's so much easier and less frustrating. All of those self-limiting prophecies rummaging around inside your head trying to sabotage your momentum is the human being's natural desire for comforting conformity that is absent of any form of conflict or resistance. So how do you deal with this? The simple answer is drastically amplify your sense of self-importance. In the world of self-improvement or acquisition of betterment, as I prefer to call them now, especially in the beginning or as you are just gaining momentum and cultivating progress, you have to be utterly selfish to the bone because you are dedicating your time and effort into the single-mindedness and sole purpose of your own development. This is not new to you, gentlemen. You have to put your entire focus on getting the results that you selfishly want as soon as possible for your own sake. I repeat, for your own sake. Not your parents, not your friends, not your colleagues, you. As the underdog, as the one people expect to fail or lose, it is without question or shadow of doubt extremely hard to maintain this momentum. You have to create a narrative whereby you are destined for something greater than you can comprehend. You have to convince yourself that you are vividly superior than them who wouldn't even try to get out of their comfort zone. You have to think that they have little to no knowledge and understanding, yet alone any form of attentive consideration of the profound benefits of what you are allocating your time and effort into. Because this is one of the only ways you are able to maintain or preserve your unwavering persistence both towards your objectives and against any negativities that try to sabotage you. Now, some people would say, isn't it delusional to induce such narratives to yourself? Well, realistically, self-belief is borderline delusional. But as long as you are aware that you are physically not an omnipotent and omnibenevolent God of the universe who refuses to acknowledge your own weaknesses and learn from others better than you, then you aren't as delusional as others claim. Another way is to look at negativity from the perspective of those who bred them, because as we know, vivid understanding of the things we can't control leads to a more tolerable and content acceptance of those circumstances. Some negativity is simply bred from the rejection due to the discomfort of unfamiliarity. However, oftentimes some of them will gradually change into adaptable embracement. But most negativities are bred from unresolved personal insecurities. Most people are envious when they see others doing better than them, and they try to irrationally and baselessly discredit those superior to them in order to take away attention from their own inferiority, lack of efforts, and unfortunate circumstances, of which they themselves need to put effort into improving. People hate the notion that they should and could be doing more because of both their own fear of unpleasant moments that comes with efforts and also the doubt in their own capabilities. So they try to keep you or bring you down to their level so that you won't trigger their insecurities and make them feel bad about themselves. Because remember, they hate feeling left behind and isolated. That is why they try to keep you around them as long as possible. Kinda like that college roommate that goes all emotionally hysterical when you are moving to a new and better place to stay. Now, some negativity can also come from one's genuine doubt in one's or the other person's capabilities because one or the other person hasn't yet proven anything plausible that is of considerable significance and credibility. Which, let's be honest, is the only type of negativity that is objectively aligned and that we should learn to acknowledge and accept, or utilize as motivation. But regardless of what type of negativity you are dealing with, it all comes down to one scenario. Either are you proving them right, or are you proving them wrong? And it is up to your efforts and eventual results for all of us to find out. Thank you for watching.